like that, because we're already here, and the intro music was not really working out as nice as I would have wanted to. So welcome to another video. I am your personal funky sim pilot. My name is Arkady Gidzenko, and I will be your captain for today's flight. Today's flight will take us from Osaka in Japan to Nagasaki, also in Japan. And it's a gloomy day in the land of the sunrise. Let's have a look outside. So here we are at the gate. Got the jetway is already hooked up. You can hear the fan blades of the rotor blades. I don't know what you would call them, the blades for the engine. So they're spinning a little bit in the wind. You can actually hear the sound. It's pretty cool. You also hear the sound of the ground power unit that was connected. We're using real-world time, real-world weather, and we'll be using GSX and also the Aerosoft simple traffic tool. That's the reason why you have another on Nippon Airlines Airways to our left. It's the same livery we are using as well, and we're using the Fenix A320 again for a flight of about 1 hour. So it's not crazy, and well, that's basically it. I don't know what else to say, so let's just hop on in then. The cabin is totally empty. The aircraft is totally cold and dark, so we're going to change that. Battery 1, battery 2. Got external power available. Crew oxygen supply can go on ground control. And we set the ADRS. Got some overhead integrated lights. Top lights, the nav lights can go on as well. And let's load up the aircraft. So the fuel is loaded instantly, but then the passengers will be loaded by GSX, like we did the previous flight. And I already saw the weather. Looks like we got the wrong runway, unless we got the wrong flight plan. Have a look. RJFU. Yeah, they gave us runway 14 initially, but that's not going to work out. Well, looks like we'll have to set the
front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure,
Welcome on board.
Passengers boarding starting.
aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Boarding pass, please.
Let's get like maybe like two cabin seats.
This way, please. This way. This way.
Right, there's our passengers. Looking good.
This way, please. May I see your boarding pass?
So we go to ATSU. AOC menu, and then flight initialization.
This way, please.
So we got the flight in here, until
Welcome
time
on board.
1 hour 13 minutes.
This way, please.
So the flight number ANA
Arrow.
812. Cost index and cruising
May I
altitude.
see your boarding pass?
So cruising altitude 340, cost index 47. So 340, cruising altitude 47 for the cost index. So
This way, please.
let's request some wind.
Welcome on board. This way.
So the flight plan. So again, have a look at the weather.
Good morning.
So departure airport. We got 340, 10 knots.
Good morning. Welcome
And
on board.
arriving 350, 25 knots. That's a lot of wind. So 340, 10 knots. Let's see the OFP and look at if the runways that they had in mind for us.
Harrow.
No, 3 to left is okay, but then 14 is not going to work out, so we're going to change that one. And see if we can keep the FUBUKI arrival. I think that's just arrival, yeah. So 3 to left, Tiger 2.
Harrow. Harrow. Boarding pass, please.
So the arrival, let's see if we can get ILS Zulu 32.
Harrow.
And we can get the FUBUKI.
This way.
So insert. And we're a happy camper. Have a little sip here first.
Harrow.
So we stay nice and lubricated. So we got the flight plan in.
This way, please.
So those no discontinuities. It's looking good. So in at B page, we may have to wait until the loading has completed boarding. So then it's starting to pick up again. So that's what I was thinking. It's a ready sunrise here in Japan. So the land of the rising sun. The baggage loaders have completed. They've forgotten to close the doors. Or at least they've forgotten to tell us to close the doors. Let's go ahead and close them.
May I see your boarding pass, please? Good
And
morning.
let's get the catering service as well.
Arrow. Harrow.
So planned fuel, let's have a look at the OFP for the numbers straight from the
This way, please.
company. So summary and fuel. So block fuel will be 6233
Good morning.
and 2.3 for the reserve fuel and 6.3 for the block fuel.
Good morning.
.3 will be our block fuel.
Come on board.
Let's set up a couple of different things in the meantime. We can set our squawk code. Transponder goes to on.
Harrow.
Protective wind shear can go on.
Harrow.
Open to right.
May I see your boarding pass?
So that's the catering service.
May I see your boarding pass, please? Welcome on board. This way,
Oh, we got
please.
runway 32 left to depart from.
Harrow.
Let's have a look at where we're parked.
May I see your boarding pass?
32 left. Then we have the Bravo sequence here, Bravo 1, 2, 3, Bravo 3, Bravo 4, So we will push back the nose to the right and the tail to the left. And our departure route.
Good morning.
So we'll be arriving, departing from runway 32 left.
Good morning.
Climb runway heading to 500 or above and turn left within 4 nautical miles from runway and 2.1 nautical miles from ITE via ITE radio 201 until crossing Yankee Oscar Echo radio 301.
This way, please. May I see your boarding pass, please? Peril.
Transition altitude 14,000 feet. In the airport elevation.
Harrow.
Sea level 50 feet.
Good morning. Good morning. This way, please.
Short QNH 2982. Right, so let's get the numbers in now. Aircraft loaded, that's very good. Mass and balance, so 0 fuel weight 57.2. And the 0 fuel weight center of gravity, I believe we have 2 options that might show us the same. Might be 30.4, but let's have a look at where do we have to go for this. Departure performance. So I believe you choose 30.4. Alright, so the performance page, finally. We'll go to departure performance. So runway 3 to left, runway surface wet. So calculate. 131, 141, 144, transition altitude 14,000 feet. Thrust reduction acceleration 1540. Engine out, acceleration 1540. Flaps 1 and flex takeoff temperature 68. So flaps 1, 68 degrees, 131, 141, 144. Okay, so we should be pretty much good to go. Cruising altitude 340. Start up the APU. Let's check our actual fuel amount, 6240. That should be correct. There you go. You can hear the APU powering up. Right, so let's turn on the APU bleed, and then we can turn off the external power, and we get rid of the cards as well.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright. I believe that was a nose to the right and tail to the left. Shocks removed.
Parking brakes, please.
Parking brake released as well.
Push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, so we can start up the engines. Start up engine number 1. Engine number 2.
And the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened. Adjust
Please set the parking brakes.
It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are.
Waiting your confirmation for exit engine start.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
Don't be freaked out by all the faces that were
Can be found
crossing.
in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Just setting up a bunch of window views. Alright, so let's confirm good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking.
Do we though? Oh, we started the engines without the fuel pumps on. You can do it, but the aircraft's not happy when you do it.
Tow track disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Will we get to wave at each other? Hey man, Thank you, sir. Alright, so let's get ready for taxiing. Set the auto brakes to max for takeoff, and we are on the ground spoilers. We're just going to ignore that message. So let's see, where are we going? We follow to the right, Charlie 1. We cross runway 32 right. Then we get onto Bravo 3. So immediately after crossing the runway here, we go left onto Bravo 3. And that will take us to the end of, or the beginning of 32 left. Parking brake released. And this aircraft also tends to sort of keep on steering for like maybe 10 or 12 degrees before it will stop turning after you release. So that's a call from the cabin crew. We'll check that out momentarily.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Okay, thank you. That's such a cool little, it's such a cool little detail, man, that they put that in. Let's keep the plane rolling. I'm going very easy on the thrust because it's a little bit of a different type of thrust than for instance the 737. So the city of Osaka, waking up while we're leaving for Nagasaki. Turning on the landing lights now. And the strobe light goes on as well. We should have turned on the beacon light. Parking brake set. I believe there was a way to clear out the messages there. I think that's it. Let's have the takeoff config test. That looks to be happy. So we got managed altitude, managed lateral navigation, and we got managed speed. We have the speed brake to max, and the ground spoilers are armed. Flaps 1. Flight director is on both sides as well. Let's also turn on constraints on the right side, and I think that should be it. So let's start up to Lex MCT. I know. One and rotate. Got a positive right, gear up. Getting ready for a turn to the left. Let's try and follow the flight director there. Thrust levers can now go to climb. Flaps up. we're now basically following the flight director. So let's turn on the autopilot now. Have a look outside of the window. This is so funny to have all these people here. The seat's actually not taken. But let's get back to the flight deck. See if we're not messing anything up. Tickets on standby. My bad. Passing 10,000 feet, you can turn off the landing lights and retract. Passenger sign can come off as well. You can turn off the APU. Look at that poor man's face. Right, so let's not neglect our duties here. We're passing transition altitude. So we go standard on both sides. See if we're getting any ice detection warnings. believe the Airbus should turn them on by itself. So wonder what the weather is going to be at our destination. Passing through flight level 200. So last weather report 2110 Zulu, and then we got 2200 Zulu 010 at 17 knots. That should be okay. QNH 1010. We could sort of pre-dial that. One zero, it's actually set. I'm not sure what this means. VCSH. Something like shower. Few clouds 100 or 1000. Scattered 2000. Broken at 5000. 12 degrees. Alright, let's have a look at our arrival. We got the FUBUKI arrival. That will go for both runways. We'll be using runway 32, I believe. So ILS Zulu or localizer Zulu runway 32. Let's put a pin in that. That's going to be ours. So there's FUBUKI. And we got... Let's first go to the arrival chart. Airport elevation 8, transition level 140. So I'm guessing OHGIE 11,000 Paddy, Tara, Takak, Obama, Aino, FUBUKI. There's the FUBUKI. So that's looking very nice. Very streamlined. Probably nothing we need to do. And I believe when we went through the flight plan the first time, there were no discontinuities, so this just happens to turn out nice. On our way to SETOH, 11 miles. So there's OHGIE, Paddy. OHGIE, then comes Paddy, and then there's Tara and Takak. Obama, Aino, FUBUKI, Chara. That's all right there. Very straightforward. The glide slope starts Chara 2600 at 8.00 miles from IOL. IOL in this case is a localizer. So 8 miles, Chara, 2,600 feet. So now if we want to put a range ring around the runway, you cannot click the runway and then get fixed information. That's probably because it's occupied by a rival. I mean, that's maybe like one sort of way if you want to think about it. So we just pick any other waypoint, like Chara here, and then you get fixed info, and this just takes you to the general fixed info, not necessarily for that waypoint. So that's why it's sort of hidden by one layer. Let's have a look outside what's going on. Quite some turbulence. Let's turn on the seatbelt sign here for a bit. And our top of climb is coming up the blue arrow. And we're still going good. Thrust levers climb. Climb out to the set altitude 340. And following navigation, AP1 is on. And flight director 1 and 2 are on. Auto thrust is on. So that would be RJFU 32. Radio 145. And the radius, let's start with 8 miles. So there's the range ring, 8 miles. Oops. So you can see we do have a little bit of time before we need to be fully configured. I'm not sure what ETP means. What does it stand for? So yeah, that will be the arrival basically. So we have 8 nautical mile ring around the runway. And then we should we also have a extended center line right there. So whatever we do, wherever we're coming from, we can always see if we approach from this side, we need to go left and follow the line. Come from this side, we need to go right and follow the line. So that's an extra little, like a handlebar, if you will, you know. Like an extra little tool at your disposal. So reaching cruise altitude now, flight level 340. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Let's be a little bit taller. So I believe that little thingy there, that little triangle, I saw in this video of one of these pilots saying that little thingy is there for the pilots in case they need to turn on the wing inspection light and have a look outside of the window for themselves to inspect the wing, the leading edge, to see if there's ice buildup. And apparently this is the way they know exactly, you know, they only have to go through one row of passengers, you know, rather than trying all these different rows before they see the perfect angle. Dude, I think he's cheating, man. Good day. Hello? I think I may have accidentally turned off the autopilot. Let's turn that back on. Stop next to UKELI in 31 nautical miles. It would be so cool if you could type in T/D. What is this saying? Oh, that's the same message again. So we can exit that. And we'll clear it out here as well. But I'm going to try. I've never tried it before. You know, what if it works? So take any waypoint. Fix info. Oh, we do not even have brackets, do we? Well, it's probably not going to work. Maybe that's why I never tried. So T/D. Yeah, it's not a database, so it's not a database-able item. Ground spoilers are still out. Okay, so no longer. Seatbelt, no smoking. Well, let's try without the seatbelts for a bit again. So let's see what the engines are doing. We're passing UKELI and then on to Minto. After Minto is EBP, and then we need to watch out, then we'll get the top of the set. So to make it a little bit more concrete, we're going to have to look at the precise steps for our descent. I'm quickly going to get a refill on my ice tea. When I get back, we'll plan our descent. Alright. Alright, so we're getting a prompt to enter the destination data. Nostrovia. Okay. So DGC DOR is 243, and then OHGIE 140 or below. Let's have a look. What does it say now? No, 14,089. So OHGIE we could also be at 11,000. So let's put that in. Might bring the top of descent a little sooner though. So let's do that. 11,000. Missing something here. That's clear. / 11,000 at OB. Insert. Let's enter the destination data. 01017 knots. QNH 1010, 12 degrees, 01017 knots. I believe it was 7 degrees, we'll check that in a bit, 01017 knots. Degrees, 01017, 1010. It's also asking for a barrel altitude or radio altitude. We refer to the final approach chart for that. So 200 feet radio. It's so convenient, you just type it in, and there it is. 200 feet. Approach speed 135. I believe transition level was actually flight level 140. Let's double check before we okay that. So top of descent's coming up, but not quite yet. So let's keep on looking ahead. So DGC, it wants us to be at 209 for some reason, and then that's OHGIE 11,000. And then here it doesn't specify Perry and then Terra, not below 7,000. Terra 7,000. So these are just step descents, that's fine. Takok 5,000. Obama 4-1. And then FUBUKI 2600. use this. So we have a sort of descent, some sort of concept of how we will be descending, and so the altitudes at the given waypoints, really. So we do have some terrain, it looks like 4,600, 7,800, or what is it, 4,000? No, I'm not so sure. But right. So let's not fly into that. So if you just follow these constraints, we should be good. So BP coming up in 11 miles. Let's update the weather. 2200 Zulu. And there's no change yet. So about 20 miles until the top of descent is there. I don't believe this thing is operative. We do have a little bit of headwind, so maybe we can start descending a little bit earlier. So let's about 8 miles. Yeah, let's just start descending now. So we go to open descent, and the thrust levers go to idle. So we should see them, the N1 go back, which is doing. This is your captain speaking. As you may have noticed, we have started our descent to our destination of Nagasaki Airport. We will be arriving there in a little over 15-17 minutes. The temperature will be 12 degrees. There will be some clouds and a bit of rain showers. We hope you enjoyed your flight. On behalf of all Nippon Airways and the entire crew, thank you for flying. So if we go 11,000, look, we should be 11,000 at OHGIE. It looks like we would never make that, so maybe that's why it was initially a little bit higher. So maybe it's just making things too difficult. Let's see what happens, 11,000. Go expedite, see how that's going to work out for us. So there's no shortage of clouds here, I can tell you that. I'm gonna expedite again here. Like I saw the this green dot. It was really going under, but I figured the aircraft's going to compensate, but it didn't. So we're just going to stay at this rate at the moment, and then we should make it to OHGIE. See what happens now if we extend these speed brakes. There's the green dot. And that is 11,000 feet. So I think maybe we should go vertical speed and just take it a little bit more easy. So descent right now 2,300 feet, and it should bring us right on the money. We do have the speed brake extended currently. Let's turn on the seatbelt sign. And let's also start up the APU. Okay, so let's retract the speed brake now. So after... What the hell was that? So, Paddy... Destination... Estimated fuel on board below minimum. Oh, really? Is that a mayday? So let's stay on it, 11,000 and 10,000, Patty 9,400. So we'll just go straight for 7,000 feet. So let's keep on going at this rate for now. So by adjusting the vertical speed, you can see that there the little blue arrow. Not sure if you can see it. Let's do it on this screen. So you see the little arrow there, the blue arrow. So when we change the vertical speed, you will see where the aircraft will be once we reach 7,000. So it's a very handy feature. So yeah, it will be 1,600 feet, which is good because our speed definitely has been increasing a little bit. So we should go to standard barometric pressure now. 1010 on both sides, and let's recheck the weather. That's still the same. So up next is OHGIE, 11,000 or above, and then Barak and Tara. try and go 250 knots, see if we can demand it. Not sure what it's going to do. It's pretty much an idle, I would think. So this is the final stretch, basically. So there's our range ring. Speed 280. And we're getting below 10,000, so I'm going to extend the speed brake. Landing lights on. And after touchdown, so we exit to the right. That's the only option. We exit to the right, and then the apron is right there. Our speed is now 250, but I will leave the speed brakes out for a little bit. Why is that leaping like that? Let's turn it off then. Alright, auto brake to low. So we're at 7,000 feet now. And then up next will be 5,000 feet. That's at Tana. No, we're now on our way to Tana, and then that's Takak. 5,000 feet, 7 miles. Speed 250. So there is some terrain around us here for sure. Keep on descending to Obama, 3,500 feet. Turn on the landing system. Picked up. 3,200. And then, so let's do that first. So the final approach speed will be 135 knots. So descent 3,200. Speed still being managed. On our way from Obama to Aino, speed 212, 3,200 feet. That's RMD localizer. Turn on the runway turn-off lights and the nose-wheel steering lights. Localizers captured. Let's arm the approach. Arm the ground spoilers. We're 10 miles out. Localizer captured. Glide slope captured. There's the runway.
2,500.
Let's drop the gear. It's a little bit early, but it will help us create some drag. That's actually a very pretty approach, man. Look at it. This was really cool. Alright. Cabin crew, take your seats for landing. Flaps 3 and flaps full. Maybe it's a little bit early actually for flaps full. Let's wait. Around 5.4 nautical miles. That is a really nice approach, man. Pretty much at final approach speed, but well, we're good, we're stable. Let's go full flaps. Stand by to turn off the autopilot.
1,000.
Right, 1,000 feet, so turning off the autopilot now. This is a really cool approach, I keep on saying it. Really cool. Beautiful.
500.
I wouldn't mind flying here in real life. Just a bit high. Let's not go too crazy on the adjustments, because we'll catch up rather quickly.
100 above.
So our minimum's coming up, so we have a very clear view, so we can just go and continue.
Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40,
Engines
30,
to idle.
20. Retard.
So the sensitivity on the flare, I've noticed earlier as well, was really low. Like seriously way too low. And so I'm not surprised it's doing this now.
Don't sink.
Well, I would prefer to sink really.
Don't sink.
20. Retard.
Don't sink.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Don't sink.
Retard.
Man, is it not setting down ever? That is not good.
Don't
20.
sink.
Retard.
Okay, so full thrust, one flap up. Thrust lever to climb. Stay gear up. Thrust lever to climb. Alright. So let's see if we can vector ourselves around then. So turning left, zoom out a little. Speed 140, that is a little bit low. And not sure if it's now flying. Probably not. So let's just do our own thing. So let's try to gain some altitude, and let's also retract some of the other flaps. This is a bit of a weird position to be in. stand by. Okay, this could actually turn potentially dangerous with these clouds. Do we have a terrain? Do. I believe 125 was the reciprocal. So if we go heading 145, basically we're sort of flying back towards the airport. Don't know how much we drifted, but we'll see. As long as we can get a good angle, then we can pick up the localizer. So the range link is also helping. We do not want to go towards the airport, turn towards the airport for, we want to make sure that we're outside of the glide slope interception point. So we can just keep on going like this for a little bit. And I'm thinking now we did not have a lot of fuel left, so that's fuel on board. I believe that's about 1 hour ish. And now the extended runway center line is extremely useful. Like we already know, like flight level heading 145 is sort of, you know, the reciprocal or sort of flying back towards the airport and adjacent to the runway, if you will, or what's the word? Perpendicular to, no, parallel to the runway. And now this actually confirms, you can see that with a slight angle, but that's all okay. This is definitely helping sort of determine where it is that we are. The airport's now to our left. And should probably, can we see? But that was a really cool approach, man. Let's descend to 3,000 feet.
1,000.
Too low. Terrain.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
100 above.
Pull up.
Minimum.
Pull up. Too low. Terrain.